Welcome everyone to Forza Motorsport 6, and today we're looking at the 2015 Chevrolet Camaro Z28. Now, like the Dodge Challenger Hellcat that we looked at in the first episode of this series, this is a muscle car that has been tuned up and fettled with from its original counterpart. And as you can see, it's got splitters and spoilers and vents and etc. that aren't really on the not standard Chevrolet Camaro that we've been used to from the past several years. So yeah, like the Hellcat, it has a completely different engine to the one in the normal Camaro, and it's quite big to say the least. Yeah, it has a 7-litre V8 engine, and it has 505 horsepower, 481 foot-pounds of torque, and it's naturally aspirated as well. So you might be thinking, well, that's not a lot of power from a 7-litre V8. Yeah, you'd be right. The smaller engine from the Camaro from a few years back generated about 420. So yeah, it doesn't have all that much power, but it manages to have a lot of torque as well, and power in this vehicle. It's more about handling, which again, it's a muscle car, so you wouldn't expect it, but yeah, it really is about handling, and we'll show you that on the track. Firstly, I'd like to just show you this pathetically small boot. How can a car this big have a boot that small? I don't know. But yeah, I love the look of it. I certainly like all the extras on it that have been put on, like the splitter, the spoiler, the vents on the side, the new wheels, the vents on the bonnet, etc. I also like the lights as well. And I think it's just a generally great looking car. So let's see how it goes on the track. We're going to go on a track that has a lot of corners on it, but isn't necessarily just a slow track, and we're going to go on Sonoma. See how it does. Yeah, let's go. So yeah, as you can see, for a muscle car like this, and for something that especially weighs more than 3,800 pounds, 3,837 to be precise, it handles really well. As you would have seen on the first lap, it is a bit wild in areas. It is a bit of a car that you have to wrestle at times, but if you get it right, it is a really nice car to drive. it's certainly one of the best handling muscle cars from the past few years, for sure. It's not the best handling car. I'd say it's kind of in between the Dodge Challenger Hellcat and the Ford Shelby GT350, which we'll be looking at in a few episodes. As you can see, there it's a bit wild there. Yeah, it does take a while to get used to, but yeah, it's a really good handling car, especially for the kind of car that it is. Especially for the kind of car that when it weighs this much, has more than 500 horsepower, has nearly 500 foot-pounds of torque, has a 481, so that's a hell of a lot of torque as well. So yeah, it's putting out a lot of power, and yeah, it's still based off a car that, even though it did handle well, it wasn't the best handling car, and now they've just improved it really. It feels like a lot like a track day car though, to be fair, with the spoilers and the splitters. It seems a lot more race focused than most muscle cars that are around. It's certainly gone for handling and grip more than power, unlike the Hellcat, which has gone for just out and out power. And while that does handle well, it certainly doesn't handle as well as this. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.